Hello and welcome to the marvellous show Game of Thrones. I'm your host Steve, and if you've never seen an episode before, it's a react show to the whole Game of Thrones series. I've never seen any episodes before, and due to lockdown I'm on my own, so I thought why not? And I'm completely and utterly hooked at the moment, and I'm loving it so much. It's so brilliant. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, please subscribe if you haven't already, and like and comment and hit the bell, and you'll be aware of anything we put up. That's that bit done. So now on to what happened in the last two episodes. First of all, do you like the new t-shirt? Yeah. Bit of Wanda action. I'm absolutely loving Wanda at the moment. It is incredible, loving it. And also a bit of a sad news. The old sofa's going tomorrow. It's been a good friend of mine for many years, and yeah, it's a very sad day. No, but seriously, I'm getting a new leather chair thing, so I'll probably be using that from now on. But gonna miss it. Gonna miss the old thing. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, I'll tell you what basically happened in the last episode and give you my loves and hates and all that kind of malarkey. So the last episode I think was called "His Watch Is Now Over," and one of the best episodes I've ever seen. It was absolutely incredible. And we had Cersei approaching her father, basically admitting that I think she's more worried than she's letting on that Marge has got her claws into Joffrey, and Tywin was having none of it, and he basically said that he'll sort it, or rather he'll sort Joffrey out. I've explained that really badly, but you get it. And also we had quite a disturbing little bit with Varys there, admitting when he got chopped, and he actually turns out that he's actually got the sorcerer that did it in a box, and he's all mutilated and everything. It was horrible, really scary. I didn't think Varys had that in him, to be honest. And then later on, Varys obviously heard that Littlefinger is going to try and get Sansa onto the boat when he leaves. And so he went up to Olenna and sort of said to her, that he's worried that if Littlefinger gets Sansa and then Sansa becomes Queen of the North, that he then technically becomes king. I think that's how it works. So they're trying to come up with a plan there. And it's all clicked with me now why Marge was talking to Sansa about marrying her brother, that they'd be sisters and all of that, because then also it gets her foot in the North as well, because then she'll be sisters with her. And it's quite a clever little plan. I think that was the whole plan of that. I don't think she was just being nice. I think there was an actual reason for her doing that. And I didn't click on the first time I saw it, but now I've thought about it a few times, and I think that's what the plan is. We saw only one scene with Bran. He had one of his visions again about climbing a tree, and his mother was up there, and did she push him off? I can't remember, but I think it was like a bit of a tussle and he fell off, woke up, and then that was it. That was the end of that scene. So I reckon this next episode is going to be a lot more of him in it, because they need to sort of catch up on that story a little bit. We had Theon getting freed, then captured again, and he's back at the same place he started at, which it was a really messed up, twisted story. And again, another bit that I picked up on that I didn't before is that he admitted when he was hiding under the tunnels, that when this guy that he thought was rescuing him, he was under the tunnels, and he admitted that Ed Stark is his true father, which I thought was actually quite a big scene, really, a big thing to say. I missed that the first time, but yeah, very interesting. We had Arya and Gendry taken back to the sort of the place where the Brotherhood kind of stay, and they've got the Hound there as well, and we had a little bit more from Arya, sort of. She had a shout at the Hound about what he'd done to her friend way back in the first season, and now there's going to be a sword fight between Hound and the leader of the Brotherhood, whose name escapes me again, but I will try and remember for next time. And north of the Wall, Craster was his normal horrible self. I can't stand that character. And the Night Watch, well, some of the people from the Night Watch had enough, and he ended up getting killed, which was brilliant. But then it all kind of went a bit south after that. We had Jeor Mormont, who tried to break it up and ended up getting killed himself, and he was a brilliant character. They could have done so much more with him, so I was a bit gutted that he died. Sam's managed to sort of escape, because everything was just kicking off. He's grabbed his girlfriend, or what, I guess she's his girlfriend, with her newborn baby, and they've just run. Where they're going to go to, I don't know. It's the middle of the night, it's snowing. Perhaps she's got a plan, I don't know. Perhaps she knows a place they can go to, but that's going to be a bit of a weird one, that one. And finally we had Daenerys. That was such a good ending. It was fantastic. She completely tricked the slave trader guy and did what I said would happen. Yeah, I'm taking that one. And she turned the whole army against them. The dragon torched him. It was just class. And then right at the end, you saw the whole army, this huge army, of really sort of highly trained soldiers. And I think through this season, I don't think it's going to happen until the end. It might even go on to next season. I'm not sure, but I think she's going to gradually work her way now to King's Landing. I think, and but the dragons need to get a bit bigger first. So I think this is why I think it's going to be the next season. But I could be completely wrong. Usually am. So on to my loves and hates, and my loves in third place. And this is a controversial moment. I don't think this has happened on the show before. Could be wrong. But I don't think anyone that's ever been in my hate list has ever featured on my love list. I don't think. But yeah, at number 3 is Jaime Lannister. I can't help it. This season, I mean, this series is just plays with your heartstrings, and I just feel so sorry for him. He is a broken man, you know. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking that either the next 2 episodes, I reckon that they're going to get rescued, and either they're going to escape or they're going to bump into some of the Lannister army. I think something like that's going to happen, because I think he's had enough now. I mean, it's been over a year of just basically torture and malnutrition and God knows what else, having your hand chopped off. He's had a horrific time of it, and I think it's time that they're going to get rescued, I think. But we'll see. At number 2, it's a return to the top 3 for Tyrion. Hooray! He's back again, and I'm starting to love his stuff again. He's making me laugh. He's got a job that I don't think he actually liked, but who cares? It's going to be funny. He's going to be really funny in it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes with him again now. But he's definitely there, back in my number 2. And my number 1, I had no choice. It has to be Daenerys. She is amazing. She's absolutely stepped up massively in that last episode, and she's not someone to be messed with. She's really not. I think she's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, that's probably my favourite story now at the moment. I just want to see where that goes with the dragons. I'm loving it. And she tricked the slave trader. I had a small hint. I thought, did she actually understand what he was saying? Because they focused on her face a lot when he was talking, and I don't know, there was something about it that I wasn't sure about. I thought, does she actually understand what he's saying? Because that would be really cool if she did. And it turned out that she did, but I wasn't sure enough to actually talk about it. But I'm so glad it's happened now. So yeah, that was just an amazing episode, and definitely that was the best scene, and that's one of the best scenes that I've seen, I think, so far. So yeah, right, let's crack on. It's episode 5, and I can't remember what it's called. It's called Kissed by Fire. See, since you mentioned fire, I'm thinking dragons, but I don't think it's going to be. I think they're probably going to ease off on that story on this episode. Could be wrong again, but so Kissed by Fire. I'm not sure where we're going with that one, but let's watch it and find out, and I'll see you at the end. Cheers, bye. Wait. Did anyone notice? Did ya? Huh? Yeah, I didn't do my hates, did I? Huh. See, nobody told me. I only found out while I was editing that there are no hates on there. So let's do that right now. At number 3 is Joffrey, actually. The reason he's number 3 is because he was hardly in any scenes, so I couldn't justify it. As much as I want him to be number 1, couldn't justify it, so he's number 3. Number 2 is Cersei. Main reason being she's got this vendetta now against Marge, and she's going to try and, I think, stop her from marrying Joffrey in some way. So the evilness is starting to come back out, and she's starting to get devious again. So yeah, she's my number 2. And my number 1 is Craster. And I know he's not going to be in my top hates anymore, so I thought, yeah, we'll give him his little shot at number 1, because he is a complete cock. And yeah, couldn't stand him, never liked him. Not one scene have I actually gone, yeah, he's alright. No, not at all. He's a complete knobber. So he is getting number 1. And now I'll return you to your scheduled programme.
There are no men like me.
Lord, cast your light upon us.
Oh, straight in with it. Okay. The Hound is a good swordsman. I can't see him losing. Whoa. Hound looks a bit worried. Whoa!
Death and darkness. His flame has been extinguished. Restore it. Dark. Lord, come higher! Don't! Bring back death and darkness. His flame
Looks like the god likes me more than your butcher's boy.
Not today.
Whoa! What's that about?
Rel says there are crows patrolling on the wall. Tell me what you know.
There are 4 to a patrol. 2 builders to check for structural damage, 2 rangers to watch for enemies.
How often do these patrols go out?
It varies.
There are 19 castles guarding the wall. How many are manned?
3, Castle Black, Eastwatch by the Sea, and the Shadow Tower.
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000.
Liar.
What happens to your eagle after I kill you? Does he drift away like a kite with his strings cut? He just flop dead to the ground.
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
I'm not afraid of you.
But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat. We'll find out soon enough.
So how many men have they got then to do it?
Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Give it back!
Oh, I stole it. It's mine. You want it? Come steal it back.
They're going to get it on.
It's time you proved yourself. Swore some vows. I want you to break them. I want you to see me.
We shouldn't.
Go on. Ah, John. Ouch. What, someone bites my lip and stretches out. That's a deal breaker right there. Yeah, see? No going back now, John.
That thing you did with your mouth. Is that what lords do to their ladies in the south?
I don't know. I just wanted to kiss you there is all.
I'm quite happy for John. They're in love.
Leave this cave, Jon Snow.
Piss on that! You're nothing but thieves.
We're outlaws. Outlaws steal. You're lucky we didn't kill you.
Come try it, Archer. I'll shove those arrows up your arse.
Go, he's a murderer. He's guilty.
Not in the eyes of God.
You can't.
Enough! Go in peace, Sandal Clegane. The Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
All right, okay.
Lord Bolton, they give you the Kingslayer.
Pick him up, Locke. You've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here.
Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it. Cut her free. Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection now.
Thank you, my lord.
Lord Bolton, is there word from the capital?
You haven't heard. Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing, sailed into Blackwater Bay, stormed the gates with thousands of men. And your sister is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed. Sir Jaime isn't well. Take him to Caiban.
Oh, jeez.
But no. The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away. The safest course would be to take the whole arm off. I can leave your upper arm, make the cut at your elbow.
I don't need my right hand to kill you.
I can take away the rotting flesh and try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine. With any luck, that will suffice. You'll need milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain.
I'll scream.
Quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
Take the poppy, man.
gods, boy, that's enough. We're not in a tavern.
Pardon me.
There's no need to speak. Are there any figs? Fetch some. I always take figs mid-afternoon. They help move the bowels. To what do I owe this?
This is going to be brilliant.
My lady, I had hoped we might discuss a few financial matters.
I climbed all those steps to discuss financial matters.
It's the royal wedding. I'm told you had a hand in planning it.
Naturally.
It's shaping up to be a very involved affair. The word extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
We're at war, Lady Olenna.
Oh, I'd nearly forgotten.
Yes, and maintaining supply
I
lines.
can't think how it slipped my mind. What is it, 12,000 infantrymen the Tyrell family has supplied? 1,800 mounted lancers? 2,000 in support. Provisions, so this city might survive the winter. 1 million bushels of wheat, 500,000 bushels each of barley, oats, and rye. 20,000 head of cattle, 50,000 sheep. You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. I'm quite familiar with them.
And we are so grateful for your contributions, which are necessary for the preservation of the realm.
My lady.
Oh, very well. I won't have it said the House Tyrell refuses to play its part. We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned. Is that sufficient?
Quite sufficient, thank you.
Very good, then. That's settled. Good day.
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Have you lost your mind? When the Lannisters find this place, you think they'll spare the Smiths? They'll cave your head in with your own
The
hammer.
Lannisters wanted to kill me long before I joined the Brotherhood.
You don't have to do this.
I want to. They need good men. I've never had a family.
I can be your family.
Aww.
You'd be my lady.
Oh, the gang's all splitting up.
Is this a rescue?
I didn't do anything! I'm just destroying the place!
Whoa!
Bring them in.
It's all falling apart for a minute.
Those boys didn't kill your sons. I saw Harry and die on the battlefield, and Torrance
Was strangled by the Kingslayer. They were his kids.
They were boys! Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Mercy, sire! I didn't kill anyone! I only watched for the guards!
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Please, please, Lord, they made me do it! They made me!
Word of this can't leave Riverrun. They were Tywin Lannister's nephews. The Lannisters pay their debts.
He has to die.
The Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right. If you do this, the Karstarks will abandon you.
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
A hostage. Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.